Alright, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. My OBS is deciding to be an actual butt. Booty cheeks. Everything like that. Being the absolute worst known to man. Alright. But, luckily for you guys, we should be back to the regular viewing program. Let's just hope it actually works on the first try, alright? One watching, welcome in on YouTube. Simir joined, welcome on TikTok. And for our one little friend on Twitch, thank you for hopping in. And here we are. We are going to be going right into this. Alright. Here we go. Well, welcome in, gamers. What we are doing today is we are working on finding, as I have stated before, we are working on finding the Rod of Discord. Alright? And the Rod of Discord is special for a lot of different reasons. First of all, you know, it's got a 0.2% chance to drop. So we're going to need our handy dandy digging claws, just like this. We are going to need a couple of different things before we get started, which one of those things is going to lead us to right over into the jungle. Alright? Or not the jungle, but the dungeon. That's where we're going to need to go first. Alright, we got a bunch of Souls of Flight. We got the super. We're going to keep the super potions on us. We don't need the Martian conduit no more. We don't even really need the possessed hammer. We're going to keep the daybreak. I want to keep this, and I want to keep this. So this is what we're running out with. Alright? And right inside of here, we're going to just drop off some of our money. The 7 platinum coins is wild. Alright, so we're going to get into our little spaceship, and we are going straight off into the dungeon, where we are going to find water candles. We're going to make up some battle potions, and then we are going to dig out a small little arena inside of the Hollow biome, where, you know, said Rod of Discord spawns. So we got our little light pit. We got our little dinosaur guy that we got in the last live stream that we did. And I hate to say it, but I finally beat the Moon Lord for the first time, y'all. It's super crazy that we actually were able to do that for the first time. Oh! Wait. If I get hit, does it... What causes that? What caused those little, like, the falling stars? What caused that, chat? Welcome in on Twitch. If you're new, say hi. If you're returning, say hi. I always like talking to y'all. Oh, no. Alright, here we go. This is very end game, so as you guys can probably tell, what we are doing is we are just trying to get some of the rare items before we start off with a brand new series where we are going to try and get a Calamity series going. I hate to be to drop that early, but this Friday is probably going to be the start of a Calamity series, which I think is going to be sick. Should we start this just for the shits and giggles? I kind of want to see what happens if we use the Zenith against the Lunatic Cultist. You know, I just kind of want to see how fast we can melt the Lunatic Cultist and the Moon Lord with just this. Oh, it's so fast. It's so fast. Doesn't even stand a chance. Didn't even stand a freaking chance. Goodness. And the Lunatic Cultist actually gave me a pretty hard time. So we're just here for a couple of water candles. This Zenith is so freaking cool. I've never made it before, but I was like, it's just so cool. It's actually my first time going in the dungeon since beating the Moonlord too, so... Does it spawn, like, brand new enemies after the fact, or does it just keep on... Or does it just keep the old ones? And let me know if you guys want to see, like, the hunt for, like, a paladin hammer or something like that. I know that that's pretty rare as well. Alright. Alright, there we go. I think 4 candles should be good enough. Right? Should be. And we've got the Moonlord Sentry to handle that stuff. There's a couple of different little side quests that we're going to do just to start off the bat. First off is going to be just seeing how fast we can actually demolish the Moonlord with the Zenith. It's such a freaking cool sword. Well, I say just sword, but it's more of an amalgamation of swords, which is freaking awesome. It's like almost a forever long, you know? All I have to do is spin this, and then, like, nothing can get near me. I don't even have to, like, go very far. I just need to sit right here. I think this is just me trying to, like, do anything other than set up a farming place for the Rod of Discord, because I know that this is gonna suck. It's got a 0.02% chance, which is ridiculous. Honestly, it's really ridiculous. Do I take damage from flying in here? I don't. That's weird. I thought for sure that would make me take damage. It's also weird that it's called, like, a celestial pillar. What's that about? Is this, like... I don't know who thought of this, but, like, if you fail the Moonlord fight, and you, like, decide to make some weapons instead of, you know... If you decide to make freaking weapons instead of, like, something that's gonna maybe go after... you know, like a Moonlord summoning thing, then you're just kind of screwed. Like, you have to fight the lunatic cultist again. You have to go through the pillars again. And I'm doing this just for fun because, you know, I kind of just want to see. That melted them. And those were a struggle for me, literally, like, Saturday. That was a struggle for me. So I guess we're just gonna see kind of what happens. And then we're gonna go down into the Hollow, and we're gonna do some farming for a little bit, and just kind of see what happens. Maybe RNG will like me. Maybe RNG won't like me. Let's find out. You know. There we go. I did, like, I think the hardest part of making this sword was the pumpkin blade, because that sword did not want to freaking drop. It did not care at all. Where is it? Oh, it's over this way. I like the little summoning one. The summoning one's cool. Or maybe this is magic? Maybe that first... I know that first one I did. Oh, this is the gun one. This is the ranger. Y'all are the ranger class, guys. Alright, and there we go. There's 20,000 damage real quick. Does this make me kind of a bully? I feel like this makes me just a little bit of a bully. You know? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe this doesn't make me a bully. But man, I don't know. I feel like this definitely just makes me a little bit of a bully. Back to our humble abode. This is where we're gonna stop off after the fight to make up a couple of battle potions. My wall of infinite banners, which are about to have a lot of pink banners. I do have a question for you guys, though. If you guys were to start over a new class, and you could bring one item with you, what item would you bring into your new playthrough? Like, let's say that was allowed. This is definitely the summoner one. Yeah? No. Is this the Stardust one? This definitely isn't the melee. This might actually be the magic one. Yeah, Nebula, this is magic. I already did the Stardust one. Yep, there it is. Alright, and now it's time to fight everybody's favorite. It is everybody's favorite. Not the it's not the Stardust. Ooh, it's the solar one. As you guys can see here, this is in this world I'm probably gonna turn into like a forever world. At least like build some cool stuff inside of here. See, this is where we're gonna the Hollow biome is probably one of my favorite biomes of all time. It's just so pretty. I mean, you can't really blame anybody for, like, I mean, I could blame a lot of people for dissing on the Hollow. But it's just so cool. Who doesn't like murderous unicorns? I tell you who doesn't like murderous unicorns. Fucking lame people. Cassidy, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh. Is that a notification that she's gone? There we go. I don't even think I have to, like... Yeah, I don't even have to be near them. I can just hit them through walls. Well, we're gonna have to be, like, kind of smart with how we do, like, the farming for everything. You know, we're just gonna have to be, like, a little bit smart with it. Just to make sure that we are, you know, not gonna miss it in a random corner. But we're gonna set up these little water candles, and it's just gonna be just fine. Oh, there it is, and there you go. All right, impending doom approaches. I don't have my fucking magic mirror. My magic mirror's gone. So we're going to try and speed back home before the Moon Lord gets here. I don't know if we're going to make it, but we're going to try. And if not, then, you know, I think we can fight him without any of the buffs. Hopefully. If anything, then we're just going to keep on. We're just going to fight him like this, and we're going to just move right on back. I think we have to actually, like, wait for daytime. Right? I think that's what needs to happen. We have to wait for daytime to actually get here before he gets, like, close to us, yeah? Is that how that works? I know that we're really close back to our arena. We're real close to our arena. All we have to do is get... Oh, nope. There it is. Alright, his hand is down. Come on, give me your eye. Alright, your eye is down. Give me your other eye. Come here. Alright, that's down, and you're melted. You're fucking melted, dude. You're fucking melted. No shit. No shit. That was so fast. That whole process took me less than 20 minutes. You are just absolutely fucking broken in in-game. That's really just the truth. 135. Why do I want summon damage? What? Well, this one's just infinitely better than... Well, we needed the Luminite, so that wasn't for nothing, okay? That wasn't just for nothing. We needed the Luminite bars. Alright. We also needed some more stuff here just to... I didn't even know that was a drop. Alright. Let's go over here. Do I have any battle potions just lying around? My chests are very disorganized. I know. I'm sorry. Cry a little bit harder. Let's do a little Google search here. Traveling merchant has arrived. Interesting. There it is. Okay, that's not hard at all. All right, that is not hard at all. What did we do? All right, there's the bottle of waters. I need rotten chunk, which I don't know what I did with that, and I need deathweed. They might all just be up inside of here, if I'm being entirely honest. Alright, there's blink root. Don't tell me I gotta go and actually get some freaking deathweed. Alright, there's vile mushroom. I know I have a shit ton of this stuff. I legitimately, guys, I have so much rotten chunk somewhere. Alright, there's my magic mirror. We're going to keep that on me. Alright, we got 4 of that there. Alright, there's 16. Where's my deathweed? Alright, worm tooth, don't need that. Nothing in here. Chat, I might be cooked. I might have to go get some deathweed. Which would suck. Because I don't want to do that. I just want to get right into the farming. I've procrastinated enough to where I want to, like, actually do the thing now. But I think I'm going to need some deathweed. Just to optimize the process. You know what I'm saying? We do need to grab some wood as well. Alright, there's more rotten chunk. Alright, there's my platforms, which is what I'm going to need. We're going to grab some torches too, just to make it even faster. I put it somewhere. And you guys are seeing, like, firsthand how terribly organized all of my stuff is. And how, like, actually kind of poor I am. Which is not great. My chests are not stocked. Or it's not in there. Alright, fuck it. Here we go. Over to the corruption, which is just right over here for some deathweed. Does it spawn above ground, or is it just solely underground? I don't remember. Truthfully, I don't. I don't remember it being this hard to find either. Maybe I'm just thinking of vile mushrooms. Chat, any help? Or advice? Looking for deathweed. Maybe it's underground. Maybe that's where it is. Ooh, what do you got? You got a katana. I don't know if I want a katana. I didn't want this either. Here, take your freaking zebra skin back. Oh. Yeah, of course, you buy it back for way less. Typical freaking merchant, dude. There you go. Buy it back for, like, almost nothing. Alright, Deathweed, here I come. I hope you're down here. If not, then I'm going to consult my chest again. Seriously? Seriously? Nothing? Alright. Not in here. Which, I knew that. Not in this one. Not in this one. Alright. If it was going to be in one, it would be in this one because of all of the other stuff I have in here. I just want a battle potion. Well, there's also a lot of stuff in this chest here. Deathweed. Bam. Got it. Alright, how much Deathweed potion can I make? 16? 16 is a good number for me. I like that number a lot. Alright, and off we go. I don't know. Is the Vortex one better than the, like... What would you call it? Is the Vortex one better than the Crystal Staff? Like, this one is really good. But is it better than that other Sentry? I don't know. These questions I fear I may never learn the answer to. For my chat is silent. And full of lurkers. But here we go. Down into the hollow biome we go. With our water candles and with our battle potions. And our zenith. To try and find all of the chaos elementals that we can. To fight. To love. To die. Here we go. I have a feeling that we're going to need to dig out, like, a really large area. Or find a really large area and place down a bunch of these freaking platforms around. To up the spawn rate. I remember on one of my, like, Xbox One worlds, I had dug out this absolutely massive, and I mean massive, little cave. It was nuts. Oh. Do you get a platinum every time you kill the Moonlord? Is that how that works? Is this the hollow biome as well? I can't really tell. I cannot really tell. Well, they spawn down here, that's for sure. Alright, we're gonna go down this way, because we want the absolute maximum spawn efficiency rate for the chaos elementals. There they are. And this stream's gonna end as soon as we find the Rod of Discord, just so you guys are aware. Alright, this is where this needs to be. We're going to do our best to make this a fairly large arena. Or kind of spawn chamber, if that's what we would like to call it, instead of a arena. But those are the guys that we want right there. We want those guys. They're going to drop a lot of bullshit that we don't want. And hopefully we can get just, you know, a Rod of Discord. Because I think this is... I mean, we got the slime staff. We got that on one of the streams. We have pet dirt. We have the mosquito and amber. We have all of those different things. So maybe theoretically speaking, yeah, we are going to have a I mean, I don't know what else to like search for after this other than to just kind of build in this world. There's not really much left for me to do. Gladiator helmet. Grants immunity to knockback? That's insane. Alright, and... what is this? A fleeting stress ball? Alright, I think that this spawn area might be big enough. What are you? Oh. Time to fight the Slime Queen. There she is. There she is. I knew I was missing one. Crystal Assassin Pants. Gelatinous Pillion. Sparkle Slime Balloons. Filled with Party Girls bathwater. Gross. That's just gross. Alright? I know y'all sick fucks like Party Girls bathwater. I know you guys do. That's not what I want. I know that's what you guys want, though. Alright. Maybe this is just good enough as is. I don't know if I need to place down any of these. But we're going to place down a little candle here. And spawn rates for this game work as long as they are not on the screen. Alright, if there is a platform not on screen or something for anything to spawn on, then guess what? Things are going to spawn there. It's pretty nifty. Pretty neat. Alright, we're going to drink B here. Battle potion, just to kind of increase it. Alright, and there we go. And like I said, hopefully this arena is in fact big enough. And what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of zoom in 100% to just make sure that everything has a maximum chance to spawn. And hopefully we'll find something here. Look at this handsome little guy. I just realized ever since I got like the first thing that covers my face, they haven't seen my face in a while. So here you guys go. There's Billy Bob Shorten, the man who beat the Moon Lord. Oh, Chaos Elemental. Seems to be a good way to get some money too. I don't know. I don't know if this is the best way to actually get money though, you know? Because it's not going to be giving me much. Alright, but here we go, here we go. Just like that. Alright. Oh, no! Turn me into stone, huh? Alright, let's just kind of see what happens here. We've got our battle potions. We've got our... Playing this close as actually hurting. So we're gonna go back out. I don't think it changed the spawn rate that much. Okay, this is in fact a good way to farm for money because holy Fazoli, 15 gold is nuts. Alright. There we go. We're going to set this down right here just to kind of give it a little bit more oomph. And we're just going to dig like a little bit of a little walkway here. All right, and this is just going to add more places for the peeps to spawn, which is what we want. We want all the spots in the world. And hopefully we get this, ooh, hollow chest guy. There we go. Illuminate hook. Interesting. Very interesting, and holy freaking javelins. I think that's the craziest part of this so far, is the amount of javelins we are getting. I thought that the, like, hollowed, or, like, the mimics were supposed to drop, like, a key. Is it now just, like, a biome key? It is just a biome key now? That's kind of lame. I was kind of looking forward to just fighting the mimic and getting the key. There's a chest over here, and I don't need it, but I am a loot goblin, so I might as well look into it. Oh, gold, which is just about the only thing that is useful to me. Alright, there we are. And theoretically, we should be a-okay just to kind of just sit here and not do anything. And wait for the Rod of Discord. But I'm not just going to make you guys sit here. Maybe we'll fight the Queen Slime again a couple more times. Alright, here we go. Just like this is going to create, again, more platforms for people to spawn on. Which, again, is what we want. We want as many spawns as possible. What is this? Armored metal detector. It's pretty freaking lame. And we're just gonna kind of like mine around as we are, you know, waiting for this thing to spawn. Or the chest, you know, like the chest key. Little Gladius action. I like me a little Gladius. Alright, and there we go. Now it's time to go just like this all the way across. Bam, bam, bam. And hopefully this is actually enough to find the thing. I hope so anyways. I'm doing a lot of work here to try and find this. We're just gonna drain out this water here. There we go. There we go. What is this? Oh, there it is. There's the hollow key. I'm kind of sad I didn't get to see what dropped that. Oh well. This is kind of how this is going to go. We're just going to be running back and forth. Big ol' circle. Trying to maximize spawn rates as much as possible. And we will leave here with about 1,000,000 souls of light. Just about. You, my good sir, are rare. Roller skates. Magic string. Yo-yo glove. Maybe that's what we try next. Maybe we try like a yo-yo build. What are you? Pocket mirror? The head of Medusa? Grants immunity to stoned. I like that. Another metal detector. There's another ball. Let's see if we can maybe get a couple more spawn chances here. Just from random spots. You know, nothing too crazy, just a couple more lines. This is just kind of ridiculous at this point. Alright, and time to, I guess, make a round. How much money do you think that we're going to have at the end of this? Let's make a guess. Alright, so right now we have 2 platinum, which is a lot. I think we're gonna have between 3 and 5 platinum by the end of this. That's what I think we're gonna have. And a ridiculous amount of Souls of Light. Maybe, potentially. Just waiting for things to freaking spawn at this point. It's about all I'm waiting for. Oh, man. Did it work better whenever I was, like, down here? I don't know if it did work better with me being down here. Maybe if I, like, just choose a side. Yeah, that works. Hang out in the middle? No go. Hang out at the edge? Yeah. I got another Medusa head? Alright. Ton of, like, random stuff from the gladiators. Like, a ton of random stuff. There's another Gladius. Ooh, that could have been it. That could have been it. Stream over, Dunzo. We're going to do this for just a little bit longer, and then we'll take a old one army break. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take an old one's army break. I've never done one of those. I feel like it might be fun. Is that a fish? Alright, there's another painting. Where are these guys? What if I get rid of, like, this little top layer? Then they will spawn more on the bottom. Yeah? I could find something to build with marble. Or maybe it'll just spawn more bats. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to try this out. We're just going to see kind of what happens. But I'm going to try and get rid of all of this up here and just kind of see what happens here. Oh, there's another one. You're not allowed to leave, my friend. I need you to do my bidding. God, I miss having my drill containment unit. I accidentally trashed it the other day. Oh my god, I was so mad. But, I mean, I have enough luminite bars now to make another one. Maybe that's what we'll make here in a minute. Whenever, I know that we're going to need to go and grab some chlorophyte here before we head over there. I can't tell if that seems to be increasing the spawn rate or not. What if it just, like, already spawned and I'm just over here, like, mining marble? That's, like, a new fear now. That's a new fear of mine. It's already spawned. I just don't know it. I'm over here. I'm mining marble. Making sure that, you know, trying to up the spawn rate of this little mini farming cage, which isn't even going to be here for very long because I have no need for Hallow anymore. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't freaking know. Maybe it is. Wait. It's really weird. It's currently live. Live. No longer live on TikTok. We're still live, though. No. Alright. Whatever. No. TikTok doesn't get to experience this anymore. Alright. There we go. And holy cow, has my crystal shard been absolutely killing it. Look at all this extra BS that's just lying around here. Alright. Hey there, buddy. What's going on with you? Holy stuff.
Can you bring him to me?
Duke?
Yes.
Alright, come here, Duke. Duke. Come on. Duke, come on.
Oh, Jesus.
Go on.
Come on.
Did you do something bad?
No, I got the ointment for you.
Alright guys, enjoy this little farming montage that we got going on here while I go and change my dog's bandage just real quick, okay? We're gonna hit record just in case it drops over here. And in case my stream fails, then I can turn it into a little video. We are back. What the hell is that? Strong flying knife? I'm gonna eat this pizza. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna eat that pizza. And you know what else we're gonna do? We're gonna fight Queen Slime. Again. Because fuck it. Why not? There we go. Queen Slime dead. Once more. A lot of pizza on the ground. A lot of Medusa heads too. Deadly Marrow. Okay. Alright, there it is there. This is just dumping a lot of stuff. Is that a conveyor belt? Why did a conveyor belt drop? What you got, buddy? Same stuff as last time. RNG seems to love torturing me today, huh? Unpleasant, hurtful. Ooh, pizza. Alright, there's a Medusa head. More pants. I haven't seen this before. This is weird. I guess we can try it out. See, like, what that's all about. Maybe. It's almost worth a whole gold there. Already got one of y'all. What does this flying knife do? Oh, it's controllable. If I ever needed something like that. Seems to be like a pretty rare drop, though. Like, not all... That's my first time seeing it. So, maybe it's rare. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I threw my battle potions in a chest. 50th Chaos Element. Sick. There's my battle potions. We'll throw this in here. And now we're back onto it. Back onto the grind. Just gonna go up and just kind of wait for more things to happen. By that I mean we're gonna mine everything that things can spawn on over here. Because that's what we do. We make sure nothing can spawn. Oh, we got a second hollowed key. Interesting. More gladiuses. Nice. 0 rods of discord, though.